Hello and welcome to another episode of Your One Black Friend podcast. I am your host, Joli. Today we have a special guest. No, this way. And that is Gary. Gary Lee of Optimum College. And I'll let you
That's me.
Carry on and introduce yourself. What's your
For,
website? Plug it.
Okay. Optimum.college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Optimum.college, and you've got merch available for purchase on Optimum.
Oh, no. You can't buy it. You have to graduate. Well, yes, you have to graduate. It's only for... So normal schools have a graduation cap and gown. We have a t-shirt. Yeah.
I like the way he thinks is interesting. See, I like that.
Yeah.
Get outside the box.
Yeah. Oh, the whole school's... I could give a plug for it. Can I give a plug for it?
Please, go for it.
Okay, cool. So the idea with Optimum College is that it's for anybody, by the way. It's college in the sense of a community of colleagues. You can really graduate, though. And the idea is there's only one course. It's at your own pace. It's online. It's called the Optimum Theory of Everything. It talks about everything. And it's only a 2-hour video textbook that covers everything. Theories on how the universe began, if it even began, theories on how the universe will end, if it will end, theories on what consciousness could be and how life could have begun and how socioeconomics works and everything. Maybe we'll upload our consciousness. It explores some really wild ideas. So people watch this video, then I Zoom chat with them about it and about themselves. It's like a podcast episode. And we talk about a project. Like, what's a project? Like, let's say, Joe, if you were going to be a member at Optimum College, I can make you, you don't have to do all this. I can make you a honorary optimist, as I call it. Could I make you an honorary optimist?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Because you've already done everything. You already know all the stuff that we talk about at Optimum College. And you've already completed a project. So many projects. But let's say you hadn't done all that stuff. We would record a kind of podcast, kind of like how we're doing now. We talk about a project, like a painting or, starting a podcast, your own podcast, or starting a clothing company. And after the member understands these ideas, they never have to agree, only understand. They never have to agree with anything, not even with me. And after they understand these ideas and complete what is called an optimum project, which is like a proof of work. Like, you don't want to just tell people what you're capable of. You want to show them. So the idea is you can show people what you're capable of. They become a certified optimist and they get a personalized letter of recommendation from me or a member of our staff. They get the episode of the podcast that they can upload to network. And they get a t-shirt and they get a certification. They can put it on their resume. That's it.
Pretty cool.
Thank you.
I like the label certified optimist.
I know, right? It's good. Yeah, I love that. So Elon says he doesn't even care about degrees anymore. He only cares about proof of work and that people understand stuff. So the idea is to let anybody kind of get right into life. Instead of spending 2 to 12 years at school for an industry that might be completely automated away before they even graduate, they can, within a month, just jump right into life. That's the idea.
I like that. To speak about the fact that I've been saying this for years, that educational institutions as they are right now are completely outdated. There's no reason why you should have to be going to classes when they can record a professor talking about what he's talking about one time, and then just all of their students can watch that, right? But because it's a system, they're going to keep it going in this way, even though it's about 50 years behind. Whatever it is you need to learn, you can learn on YouTube now. I think they get it.
Right.
So exactly. You're now paying into a networking. That's what it's a glorified networking, and it's you're paying for a brand name on your resume and to be able to network with people who are going to be in certain spaces. It's a bit of a gatekeep, to be honest, but that's what they've become.
It's a very expensive gatekeep.
Right. So I think I maybe in 50 years, I mean, even now a bachelor's
Right
degree isn't
now.
worth much. Yeah, but
Yeah.
maybe people are gonna kind of look at a different thing. Like as you said, okay, have you started a business? Have you, can you
Right.
start something on your own from start to finish? Because if you're looking for things that a robot cannot do,
Mhm.
that's the future, right? I think I have a video on this somewhere, but basically that's the idea, right? Like you're worried about robots taking your jobs, then you have to start thinking or moving in ways where, okay, how can I move in a way that AI cannot move? Right. So being able
Right.
to be creative, to be able to think critically, to be able to
Correct.
innovate, right?
Absolutely.
That's going to become more valuable. And are you going to be one of the masses that are just going to rest on their laurels and allow AI to kind of sweep them away, or are you going to be able to move quickly? So can you
Absolutely.
complete something from start to finish that becomes more valuable?
That you can show to a potential customer or employer or for networking opportunities. Yeah.
Yeah, that becomes more valuable than just saying, well, I memorized some stuff for tests for 4 years.
We don't need to memorize anymore. We've got the internet, and this idea of write me an essay. I can use ChatGPT to write an essay on whatever. I can use ChatGPT to do that. I don't need to actually do that. I just need to actually understand how the world works from first principles, from a big picture perspective.
It's a novel concept.